Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to another episode of our Sky Factory 4 Let's Play adventure where the skies are cloudy all day. I don't know if it's getting dark, or if there's a thunderstorm, or maybe a hideous combination of the two, but what matters is that we're back here together after a pretty long hiatus. I know a couple of episodes have just come out recently, however, I should note those were recorded a while ago. I actually took a break from YouTube to focus on what was supposed to be a day or two of rebuilding my editing PC, which turned into a week of rebuilding my editing PC. It's close to where I want it. I think a couple more things can be changed. It can be perfected even further. Maybe if I had like a new processor in there and did like another graphics card, but I'm probably not going to do that, but then again I might, who can say. What matters is I can now edit videos without needing to create proxy media, which I had to do when I started editing 4K. No longer, it just smooths like butter through the timeline, and that's great. That saves a lot of time because it means when I'm done recording this, I can just edit it. I don't have to drop it in a timeline and start creating proxy media and go do something else. You can just edit it instantly. That's pretty good, but also not relevant. Today, we're playing Sky Factory 4, and it looks like in my absence, someone new has joined us. Oh, also, there was an update, and I see it's re-added. I think it's called Neat, the mod that sticks people's names above their head. Oh my gosh! What are you doing? Are you playing like a peekaboo over here, Judy Winslow? Oh, I see what you've done. You've done the Family Matters, where Julie Winslow was there one season and then not the next. Very clever. I like what you've done there. Haley, what have we got going on over here? Look who is here. I see who is here. It is Legacy Minecraft. Legacy, welcome. How are you doing? Hello, Rees Crafts. Great to be here. You haven't seen a Banana Man around, have you? A Banana Man. That's a specific... Oh! Banana Hat, of course. The last of our Patron Pro supporters to join us. I have not seen a Banana Man. I look forward to seeing a Banana Man, hopefully soon. And are you two friends? Do you know each other? You can go out and find Banana Man if you'd like to. I'm kind of worried not everyone's making their way here yet. Oh, good, Amaya. Lucky Lou, I'm so happy to see y'all fix that water problem. Well, today, I was kind of struggling to decide what to do next. So, I don't want to say I'm in the midst of a Minecraft burnout, but have been hitting Minecraft pretty hard. Remember, I took a break at the beginning of 2018 before hopping into SevTech Ages, Sky Factory 3, Stone Block 1, Stone Block 2, lots and lots of Minecraft. So I was kind of looking at our list of advancements and thinking to myself, I don't really want to do any of this. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work. You're familiar with this tune, I am assuming. It's a great song. And I decided, let's do something a little bit different. Instead of following the book, let's go ahead and take a look at all of the saplings that we have not created yet. And I think this is a comprehensive list. We'll find out, because there isn't an advancement in here for when you create all of them. And there's a full list right there. I believe those are the ones that I'm missing. I don't know if those are the same ones that I added. I don't see osmium up here. Maybe I missed osmium. No, there it is. Yeah, so we're going to try to make those, not all of them today, because I noticed some of them require like some specific things. Like one of them required milk. I can't even remember which one, but one of them needed milk to construct, and I was like, I don't even know where to get milk from. But then I remembered we could put a cow inside of a bottle somehow and get infinite milk. I am not familiar with the specifics on that one, but we will be giving it a try. First things first, though, I cleared out that little cubby over there, and I did that. I moved my furnaces over here, and I wanted to hook them up to this chest, and I thought, well, now we finally have an excellent use for our item transfer node that I constructed and haven't been using. And is it connected there? Is that how that works? I'm not sure. Can I, shift-click here and then shift-click there? Is that how that works? You put it in? I think that's how that works. And then this should deposit into here. So if we take some charcoal pieces out, and then what are we going to cook up? What do we have access to? Wood? Do we want to make more charcoal? I mean, we've got 5,000 oak wood, so we might as well. And this is just for experimentation, just to see if this actually works. The reason I'm putting it in this chest instead of that one over there is because usually when you cook something up in a furnace, you need access to it quickly. And if it's just right here in this chest, I can grab it out and that'll be that. Whereas in a different situation, if it was dropped into there, I might forget about it and then I'd have to go in here and search for it. Also, did anyone else notice that that piece of coal didn't go anywhere? Yeah, it might be the case that I've already forgotten how this thing works. Saves the location of a block? Oh, you know what? Maybe I've got this backwards. That might be it. This goes up here. And then this, you shift right click, and then you put that in there, and then it's always on, and then it moves the charcoal. It still doesn't move. How did I do this? I built one of these not that long ago. It was like a couple episodes ago. Alright, I just had to watch my own video on it, and I remember now how it works. You have to feed the items into the item transfer node, which I could do using the item cables and the item extraction cable. However, I could also just do that, and that would feed the items into this chest, and then I wouldn't need to use the wire. I was brainstorming. I was trying to find something I could do. What the heck? Chinese workshop? What? Why is that in there? Oh, I've made one now. No going back. I don't know what it's for. I was trying to think of something we could do with this since it was just not being used at the moment. Oh, look, there's a similar one for energy. But I guess that's not what's gonna happen now. That's not happening now, I'm afraid. Instead, we will be making more item extraction cables. Well, we'll be making one additional item extraction cable. And then I think this will work along the bottom, though, to be honest, I'm not too sure. Did it connect up down there? No, it connected up to the back wall, because that's the way the world is going to work with me today. There we go. And now we need to test this. So put in one of them, put in one of them, and put in a stack of those, and make sure that's not what gets sucked out of the furnace, because that would be a hassle and a half. But that should produce a full-size charcoal. Yep, which then gets transferred over to here. So that's what we'll be using. We will be using the item extraction cables and the item cable from cyclic? Someone said cyclic, like bicycle. Cyclic. Maybe. Cyclic sounds like the assistant to a cycle-based superhero. You get motor, cycle, and cyclic. I don't know. Maybe those are the villains of a scooter-based hero, because those cyclists and those scooterists are always at each other's throats, and you can never be too sure what's going on with them, you know? Now I just need to configure some kind of system that makes infinite charcoal pieces and automatically pumps them into the furnaces for me, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, like I say, the reason we're using the chest here is so I can remember that I need glass to create this here milk jar, which also needs milk. We don't have any milk at the moment. We've got all of the other components here, though. And if I grab a bucket, we'll take that with us. We'll get ourselves an oak plank. And then what else goes into making a cow in a jar? Well, I finally looked this one up. Apparently, you put the cow on top of the milk jar and then drop an anvil on its head. Maybe. I'm not sure how that's supposed to happen, but theoretically, that's what's that's what's gonna be. We need to make a lead. We got an Ender Farmer's lead. I wonder how that's different. I wonder if that's better in some way than a regular lead. Maybe that holds them in some sort of space outside of my own body, as opposed to having to drag them around a lead. I did get a comment suggestion from someone named Bow and Arrow, which is a great username. Do I remember you from SevTech Ages, or is that someone with a similar username? I can't remember. Bow and Arrow, though, recommended the Carry On mod by... I can't even read who made it, but the problem is, when I look up Carry On, it's not in the pack. Just type in Carry On. There doesn't appear to be anything in here like that. The idea was, I believe, you just pick people up and carry them around, or pick up objects. I'm not sure. Let me read through the exact comment. How it works. Shift can be rebound, plus right-click with empty hand on any tile, entity, or mob to lift and carry. Right-click to place. Yeah, that sounds cool, but it's not in the pack. And I'm not going to add it, because that would require that I do a thing, which I am opposed to. Now, what are we missing here? String? Surely we can make that. Wait, don't we have a tree for that? Don't we have a tree that makes string? Am I crazy? Cottonwood leaves, dry them out to get string. I'm not crazy. I knew what I was talking about. Okay, the tree itself doesn't make strings. I'll confess that I was a little off base on that one. But for the most part, I had the right idea. Now I just have to find the leaves. Do we not have any? Please make... Oh, what? Huh? Is that those guys under the stairs again making laser gun sounds? Please, could you, if possible, just immediately make leaves. That's our #1 priority. I know that you're probably tempted to make acorns and other things, but a leaf is the most important. Oh, stick, okay. Okay, no, not... Nope. Leaf, yes, thank you. Let's put a key in there and make sure that's all we ever get, because what else am I going to do with these objects? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all. So we can hang these up here on our Tinker's Construct drawing. No, I've made a boo-boo. I didn't mean to do that. Do I have shears? No, but do you know what I do have is plenty of iron at this point. I mean, we don't have that much. I just realized only 3 blocks, but we can get shears. All right, never waste a leaf, especially in this pack. How are we doing? Slow going. Oh, there we go. The final string. The missing string that's going to tie all this together. 2 leads. That's useful. We might need 1 if this one doesn't work out, because I am going to try to... Oh, no! We don't have an Eye of Ender. Oh, because we didn't kill that Enderman that one time that we found an Enderman. Not to worry. I guess I'll take a nap, and in the morning... we'll start our journey right now. If we start our journey right now, I already know where to go this time around to get to the cows, at least. So we'll take that with us, and we'll take this with us. And I'm assuming this will work for crafting while we're out and about, even if it can't make a connection. I mean, it only works within a 64-block distance. Can't you make? You can make an upgraded one, can't you? Somehow? I don't remember. Let's just get our crafting table on a stick or whatever it's called, just in case, and then we can craft with that. If we absolutely have to. But we're going out, we're going on a journey, we're going on a trip, we're going on a big adventure, we don't know what's in store, we're going from the closet and we're headed out the door. That's a little Zaboomafoo there for you. Some classic Zaboomafoo. Alright, the plan is not to get into combat with everything that moves, breathes, and looks at us. The plan is to make a beeline over to where the cows are, get a cow, get back, and if along the way we find an Enderman, look at that, we did it, him we shall slay. We do have diamond armor this time, which I don't think we had during our last big adventure, so I reckon we've got it this time. I mean, that creeper is trying its best to ruin our fun, but now that he's dead, I guess that we're done. We can get moving now, don't have a cow, we'll get out of here, and then I'll take a bow. I need to stop this. I don't know what it is about Minecraft specifically that inspires me to want to rhyme, but I'm not good at it, and they never make sense. And I always say I'm going to stop, but then I don't. Oh my gosh, there's a tiny person chasing me. That Enderman didn't drop anything, by the way, and I'm a little bit upset about it. Are you two family? Get away from me. Get away from me, Jack Ruby 1 and Creeper. What happens if we kill one of these androids? Do we get something sick from it? Let's go over here and we'll fight this one because it's not armed with a gun and is very close to a creeper. Didn't give us anything, unfortunately, other than some really interesting death sounds. Do I need to build some sort of a monster spawner to automatically kill and grind up monsters? Because now that I think about it, we might need a whole lot of ender pearls in the future for a project. I can't think of anything specifically off the top of my head, but if in the future we do need a bunch of ender pearls for such a project, it'd be nice to have like a big collection of them at our disposal. And it seems like the best way to do that, I mean, since we can't seem to grow them, I haven't found a sapling for them at least. It might be useful to have a monster spawner, and, you know, I can build one of those pretty easily. I don't know, I saw a mob grinder earlier, so I guess we have access to those, that particular mod there, and that's a fun one. I think we don't need to power the grinders. I said that in Stone Block 2, and it turns out I was very wrong then, and I'm going to learn from my mistakes in the past to improve myself and my content in the future. That's a promise, you guys. Also, I'm launching a new brand, so thank you for being so understanding and accepting my apology. And I hope that you like my new brand and that you buy all of my product. And I'm sorry for the thing that I did, and I'll never do it again. And I promise. And then also, I'm going to be guest starring in an episode of... I'm going to be featured in a late night show. I guess it's not really a guest star, but... be sure to watch that. I've got some onions in my pocket. I'm going to do another crying, tearful apology that's even more genuine than this one. And I'm going to be really relatable. And all of you are going to know what it's like. Because you're going to be like, I've failed too, and I've disappointed someone. And we're all going to get along real well. It's going to be great. I'm not bringing the cow back with me. That was the plan when I was going to make the super duper lasso or lead, I guess. Oh, hi, cow. I'm not going to do that now. Because I found the one Enderman, and he didn't give me what I needed to make this happen. So, we're out of luck. First things first, we need some milk. I was trying to remember what the procedure was here. I knew we needed to craft something. Yeah, this doesn't work at all. I'm glad we didn't rely on the storage remote for our mobile crafting needs, because when you're out of range, you are also out of luck, my friends. That'll give us, say, a milk jar. It provides milk to recipes. Where are you? Can you not do this right now? I'm in the middle. It's not a good time of the day for me. I'm a bit scatterbrained. I'm trying to do a recording. Everybody's hassling me. Getting hassled on all sides from skeletons and zombies and cows. And the cows aren't doing anything yet, but I've got a feeling it's gonna be a long, hard project here. Okay, cow, I need to get you up. Oh, Shrek me sideways. I didn't get a friggin' anvil. Cannot believe this. Water all the way over there and don't even bring a land. Excuse me, you two. Judy Winslow's playing games. I can't. Oh, that's where my portal went. Cow, where did you go? Moo, cow. Where are you? Come here. You're the one. I've chosen you specifically for this task. I need you, according to the internet, which is always a reliable source of information. It's the one thing I know about the internet. I need you to stand on top of this jar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the jar underneath you, and I'm going to drop you down on top of it. And then I'm going to put this anvil here. Oh my gosh, it worked! The internet was actually a reliable source of information, I guess. How about that? I made the achievement condensed milk. It was in here all along? It was in here all along. Using an anvil and a cow, create a cow in a jar to get infinite milk. I remember reading that, and I remember saying, but how, though? But now we know. Is it really infinite? Can I get milk out of it? Okay, well, I mean, not with a jar, I guess? Oh, I see. It's filling up. Milk storage real low. I guess I have to wait for it to get to 1,000? Should we get a second cow up? Well, no, I don't have the materials necessary to get a second one. Cool, though. Very cool. Now I gotta walk back. I'm taking some of these with me. Taking a slightly alternative path to see what lies over here. Oh. Swamp. Interesting. Swamp, of course, always takes me back to the old days. My Minecraft 1.8 world. It was back when it was a pre-release or a beta or whatever it was. And it was allegedly leaked, but then it turns out it wasn't actually leaked, unofficially. It was sort of an official, unofficial beta release. And I remember loading it up, and oh, look at that. The very first place I came to was, in fact, a swamp. And I stayed there, and I thought it was so cool. It had sprinting mechanics, and there were Endermen, and it was awesome. Good old days. Good. That was also, though, when they introduced that thing where if you killed all the animals in one area, they wouldn't respawn, and it was quite the hassle. Hi there, lovely neighbor. I've just moved in the biome next door, and I was wondering if perhaps you'd like to speak. Maybe we could share recipes or something. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what I had in mind when I said share recipes, but I see now that it's going to have to be like this. We're going to have to kill each other, aren't we? You and me. We're not going to be able to get along. Well, at the end of the day, it did give us a potion of healing, which I guess is something. How do I get into their house to steal all of their objects? Is it really theft if they tried to kill me? And I just, I mean, if anything, this is sort of like, I'm owed this, like a court-ordered sort of, oh, you tried to kill him? Yeah, he gets all of your possessions now. Not a lot of possessions. Not an awful lot. Sort of like the possessions of an old woman. Flower pot and cauldron, crafting table. Yep, just like old grandma's got in her place. I was just thinking it'd be easier to get around if I had climbing gloves, and then I realized they don't exist. Neither do gloves. Didn't we find out that we could fly, though? Like you could make big balloons or something like that? Am I crazy? Is there 2 L's in balloon? Well, yes, first off. But then can't we make some sort of airship? I think we figured this out previously, yeah. Vicecraft? Need to look into this, because being able to fly would be spectacular for this world. Because, it's the big, elevated, amplified biome situation. What? I have not approached the base from this side. What the heck? What is going on here? I mean, aside from the pitiful frame rate that is currently sitting at about 20 FPS, aside from that, can we not get up there from here? I guess not. I guess that sort of defeats the purpose. Oh my gosh, it is a real stutter over here, though. For those of you who I've read the theories that for some reason there's something wrong with the video capture or the edit. No, this is just in the game. It's just this bad in the game. And yes, I do have a dual PC setup. This is a gaming PC. I've got a capture PC. No problems on the capture PC. It's handling everything fine. It's all on the gaming PC. It literally, I have a 2700X and a NVIDIA 2080, and it's just a frame rate is what I mean, it's not a frame rate. It's a slideshow is what I meant to say there. It's a frame rate. Doesn't make any sense. All right, let's get our cow in a jar out, and let's just stick it, I don't know, maybe right up here if I can. Yeah! Okay, it has to start filling up again from scratch, but that is pretty cool. I want to go look upstairs, though. I want to want to see what's been going on down... Oh, that must be the hatch to get to the nether portal. Right on. That we discovered earlier. I haven't been up here in a while. Oh! ODW Dev, that's where you went. What are you doing? I've started work on the new bots. Oh, yeah, the ones that you decided to build, even though I made it very clear that I wasn't comfortable with that. That's great. I'm happy to hear that you've started work on your bots, and I hope that goes well for you. What's going on? I think I just saw... Maria's Fury up here. Or Mariah's Furry, if you cannot read like me. What's up? There's someone watching us from that mountain? Oh, him? Oh, no, that's just one of those... This just like a mob. There's lots of those. They're all over the place. We're looking out for more like Israfel-type villains, not just whatever that... What mountain specifically? Yeah, all the more reason to get our flying machine built. Us young folks in our flying machines, as old man Jenkins would say. I knew no good would come from them. Thank you folks for watching. I think we're done for today. Until next time, God bless you and I'll see you later. Bye!